Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Virginie and today we will be making some flip out to decorate our junk journal. So I have a few already made here that I will show you to see what we will do exactly. We will use only our scrap piece of paper and we will make some flip with a tab here to fold it, and then we will decorate all our flip out bases. So that is one that I made. This is another one which will open from this side. I have also this one, same opening with this one, and we have some journaling spot on the back side. We have this lovely one, very elegant. We have this one. We have this one. And we have this one. So they are all the one which I did as my sample project. So you can see that in each one we have journaling space on the inside, because my plan is to make them into a journal. And I will just show you an example. So let's take maybe this one here. So it will come, the little flip will come from this page, okay? It will be glued on this page here. And then on this side, we will have our flip out, and we have an extra journal space here in this side, okay? So we can have flip out going from this side. We can also have them going from this side. Of course, this one isn't decorating the right position for that. And we can also have some flip out coming from the top or from the bottom. So it's totally up to you. So, in order to do our flip out today, we will only use up our scrap of paper. For my base, I took only decorative paper, but it's up to you. You can take whatever you want. So, let's see. For this one, I think I will make another top one. So I tear 3 parts of my edges, and then I will just come and flip the third part, like so. Make a good crease, okay? And then I will have my flip to be glued on the page, and then we can have our flip like so. Okay, so I have prepared already a lot of flip ready to embellish. And the thing that I did when I cut when I tear the edges is that I kept every single pieces of my tearing part. Then I could use that to decorate all of my flips base that I have ready to make. Okay, so for some of them I will also try to use some of my tea bags ephemera that I did previously. So for example, you see I can put this one on a paper like that, for example. Okay, that could be an option. And I have also some images that I can fussy cut and glue it on top. For example, this one will be gorgeous on this paper. Okay, so I can do that. So let's get started. Okay, so for this paper, I will make my flip out for the top of my page. So I am good in frame, so that's perfect. I have this leftover paper here. So I guess I can use that also, maybe not all of it, maybe a half. And I will also tear the piece down. So it's a very cool project to use up your scraps of paper of every kind. You can really go to your stash and find a lot of things to use. Maybe I can also use a little bit of that. I have a purple and blue journal that I plan to make soon. So that will be the perfect match for this one. And I will add a piece of book pages that I have in several languages, which are always good to have, to use a piece of that. And probably on the bottom left corner here, I can use a piece of sewing pattern, because the green looks good with the, I will use this little arrow here to have it like so. Maybe picking out through there. From here, I guess. Yeah, so just a little arrow. Okay, so what do you think? So I will take this raggedy edges from here. Yep. Okay. This one here. Yeah, that's kind of nice. And I could make a label or something on top of here, and this will be my focal point. Okay, so let's glue that down. So I think I want my lace to be in this place, yeah, around my flower here. So I will put some fabric tack just here on the side. That will take just a minute to dry. Okay, so let's add a label. Oh, this one, I like this one. Nice, huh? And only using scraps and just one label. One single label, a scrap of lace, scrap of paper, book pages, a little bit of sewing pattern, and that's it. We have our flap, flip, flap, flap. And then I will just ink a little bit my back side, and I will keep it simple like that, because it's a nice paper. So we have already our writing spot down. I don't need to cover anything, so it's nice. And down. Okay, perfect. Okay, so for this one, I first cut my little rice paper peacock, and I took some board pages to put behind my peacock. I inked all around and glued that down in my base, and I chose a little label to put on top of it, which I back with some fabric behind it. And I really like the result that we get. So I hope you too. Let me know in the comment what do you think. This image is very gorgeous. Okay, so next one. Which one we will take? Which one I am inspired with? Maybe one of those, and one of these. Okay, let's do that. And I will make some on the other way around because I don't have, for now, I have only the flip going in this direction, and I want some from the right side of the page. So I will do them this way. Okay, so to decorate my tree flip out, I will now speed up a little bit, and I will choose some paper which are going well together and layer some different bits and pieces in each pieces. So on the left one, I want to keep that little round stamp images from my scrap paper. So I want to tear my flower part in a way that my round stems will show. So I had some paper on the back of my focal image, which is also a scrapbook piece of paper. So I put behind some book pages. I will also add a little other piece of music paper, as you can see now, and I will try to see if I can put some fabric, some lace behind my flower, which I decided not to use finally because it doesn't go well and it will hide my round stamp, so I didn't use it. But instead I chose some piece of thread that I have remaining from a sewing project, and I use a piece of wax seal on top to secure my thread and ice a nice little element to my flip out. I decided to ink all around my flip out, also the background, to have a nice journal space, and I really like how this flip out. Okay, so for this one I have chosen some embossed paper and one of my tea bag embellishment with a really gorgeous butterfly from a napkin, and I'm tearing out the edge of the butterfly, which I will use to frame my other flip out. So you will see that in a moment. So let's continue to add some element to the green one first. So I chose some paper, book pages, and little bits and pieces that I had in my scrap paper. And I kind of like to add some different elements to have some different layers and have some variety on my ephemera. So I glue the piece one by one, choosing the direction that I will want to add them, and kind of layer. And I like the butterfly on the top right corner, and you will see how I will apply my layer together and how I will put some lace with it. So it's really nice, and I really loved this process to make the flip out. It was very easy and cute to make them from the leftover of making the base of those flip out. I have all kind of strips that I can use together. This embossed paper was in my stash for like months. So this again is a bit from cutting out my bases, so I can add it in my project. Now I prefer it on the top, so I moved it. No worries at all. A little bit of book pages to add some more interest. So it's really nice. I hope you enjoyed this project with me and that you are going to craft along and make some for your junk journal as well. So again, I'm choosing a wax seal and I really like the one with the bee and the trees. So I'm not sure yet which one will go perfectly together, but I will definitely choose the yellow one because I have some yellow on my butterfly. I'm checking if I want a number, but finally I was not liking the number very much. So I decided not to put number after all. So looking for another number label, which is better. And again, it has some yellow color in it. So that will make with the wax seal, that will make 3 pieces of yellow, and it's really pleasant for the eyes. So I will go with this one. And again, I will take some other of this green thread that I have left over, and I will put some thread on behind my wax seal. Isn't that so gorgeous? So I inked the edge of my card, of my flip, sorry, and the background to have my journaling space. Okay, for my last one, I will take the frame left over from my butterfly tea bags, and I will use it around my gray flip out. I use a piece of scrapbook paper with a blue and green town flowers with a bit of my embossed paper here. And I will kind of play in the layout to see how I will layer my piece together. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you were able to craft a little bit with me with your leftover papers and scrap today. And so I wish you can give me a thumbs up and give me some comment about what do you think of my process and what you enjoy the most about this part. Let me know also in the comment if you prefer the long video without speed up some part of it, and if you want to have it in the real time, or if that's work for you like that, you can always uh, slow down the part of the video which you are interested in. So that's always an option for you, but I don't want to keep my video too long because in the YouTube algorithm, you have a drop down of in the audience after quite a short time. So I feel that when the video are too long and with too much talking, then people don't get a very well, but they didn't stick very well to the video. So for my part, I don't like to talk about my life and everything. So I keep my video quite straight on the point. So I hope you enjoyed that. But I will be happy to know in the comment section below if you have some suggestion and what do you prefer in terms of size and length of video, and if my way of doing it, it's good to you without too much talking, without too much part borrowing like inking and cutting, fussy cutting and everything. I try to keep those parts very short and in a very quick motion, then you don't get bored and anything. So let me know, please. I will really be happy to read about your feedback. So I have almost finished this piece here. So I have added a round piece of lace, some thread, and again another wax seal element in my flip out. I'm inking the edges, and on the back of this one, as it's a double-sided paper and I don't have any journal space on the back side, I'm just adding a leftover printable which was from KPA, Karen Villanova creators. So I took one of her leftover digi piece to glue in behind my flip out to make this cute journaling space. So you will see that the glue will see through the paper as it's a very thin one, but that doesn't matter because the glue will dry transparent. So now I'm adding a quite a nice little label, and I'm wondering in which direction I will put it, if I will put it in an angle, if I will put it in another place. So finally I will use the Ritz one and that we see on the left of the project, and I will add it on the left part of my flips. So let's remove the sticky part. I like to use my pocket tool to that, and I glue that in the side. I'm really happy how all of the flip out turn out today. So I hope you enjoyed this video too. Please give me a thumbs up and let me know if you appreciate it. I'm just adding a bit of lace in some of them to add a little bit more interest. And in a few seconds, I will show you all the pieces together that we made today and in my previous session in some close-up. So enjoy some music. See you soon. This is one that we make. Let's see it closer. Really nice. We have this one also opening from the right, so like this. I will add maybe a little stamp or something in the corner just to add a little embellishment, but I will do that when I will be ready to use in a journal. So there's this one also. So this one will be opening in the left, sorry. This one will be opening on the left side. We have this one, so again with this little wax seal here. I really love like that. And we have this flip opening on the top of our journal for my purple botanical journal. So those one will be used very soon in my botanical journal because they are all the colors that I used for it. So that will be good. And this one will be for a future project. And again, I'll show you the one I did in the previous session, which I didn't film. So we have again one for our blue and purple botanical journal. We have some botanicals. We have some neutral, again, botanicals, neutral and shabby chic. We have this one, and I have also made a little belly band with a little strip that I had left. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you are doing well, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. So thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.